Glorious Women Linkage, thank you for welcoming me in the house. The subject at hand is a serious topic that I've been wanting to teach women for long. How to find the man God wants for you. He says that, and unto the woman he said, that is God speaking, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over you. So, for a woman, you should know that your desire shall be unto your husband, and that same husband will rule over you. So, who is that husband? Who is that man coming that he will rule over you? So, who is this man coming? First of all, the husband coming is a man coming to propose. So, there are things you should look out for, and I'm going to outline a lot of things that as a woman you should look out for in that particular man. And those things you look out for will let you also understand how great and how good he will be as a husband. Is character traits of a great husband. You will see it in the man that he is, and you will see it in the man that is coming to propose to you. A lot of ladies, the mistakes you do are the things you look for with your eyes, just as Eve did in the Garden of Eden. She was looking at things, physical things. Yes, it's good to look at physical things. The man's body, his stature, the way he smiles, they are all there. But those things don't form marriage. It doesn't even form character. It doesn't even form attitude. It doesn't even form behavior. There are things you look out for. A man's shoe. Can you imagine you want a man and you are looking at his shoes, his belt, his watch, the way he smiles, the way he sits back? Forget about all those things. Now, there are things you should look out for in a man. He should be this attribute that I'm coming to share with you is a deep understanding that will bring wisdom and knowledge, and they are also attributes of a great man. When you are able to master it as a woman, you will know the man God has for you. Now, number one of what God wants you to look out for is a man who is God fearing. Few men fear God. Few men fear God. But a man who is destined for you to have as a husband tops the list. The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. He is faithful to the person he wants to marry, genuinely born again, and is filled with the Holy Spirit. If a man is truly filled with fear, he will not want to go into bed with you because he sees you as an image of God. Now, take note of this. For every relationship you are in, as at the moment that you are hearing at the sound of my voice, it also shows that your character is your relationship. So therefore, your character is also your marriage. So therefore, your relationship, your current relationship that you are in, is a reflection of the marriage you get into. So ask yourself, if you are lying in this kind of relationship, in other words, when you marry, you lie. If you are cheating, doing all sorts of things that is not bringing good things in the relationship as a female, and otherwise the male, when you get married, you are going to do worse things. So a God-fearing man understands some of these things and is willing. A God-fearing man will lead you in prayer. A great man is not timid. He is bold and courageous. He is bold enough to take reasonable risks to move the family forward. He is bold enough to face life challenges. This man is somebody who should be bold, God-fearing first, and he should be a man of boldness. If he is God-fearing when he gets married, he will lead you and the children and everything that will come into the hands of God, because he understands that God is the third party in the marriage. Then the boldness that I talk about, men who are bold take risks. They don't care the consequences because they know where they are going. They know what they are destined for and what they want to achieve. Number 3, and a great husband knows where he's going and he is ready to take his family there. He works tirelessly day and night to fulfill his vision. So a man with vision is what you should look out for. Number 4, a good leader. Remember that Genesis 3:16 said he will rule over you. So a man who is God-fearing, who is bold, who is a visionary, and a good leader can rule over a woman. A good leader and a great husband is a great leader who leads his family. His influence over his family causes them to willingly follow his lead. So if you don't find this four, God-fearing, boldness, a visionary, and a good leader in the man God wants you to look out for, is he a good communicator? A man who is a good communicator talks wisely and will be kind to you, will show you kindness. He's a good listener and a good speaker. His voice reverberates the wisdom of God, giving life to the hearer. So if you're the man who you are in a relationship with is not a good communicator, he cannot express himself well, he cannot give you wisdom from above, wisdom from God into the relationship. Remember, when you marry him, you have a problem. Communication is the basics and everything that keeps marriage and relationship and love. Without communication, forget about your marriage working, because a man should be a good communicator. He should be able to explain things to you, to your level, for your understanding, for you to get knowledge out of whatever he's communicating to you.